Welcome to the Peer Education Programme Essential Information session. My name is Emily McMullen and I am a Senior Peer Support Worker at Recovery College East. I will be taking you through the information that you need to know about the PEP and how to apply for it. The PEP team consists of Sharon Guilfoyle, who is Head of Inclusion and Recovery and Peer Support Work Professional Lead, Emma Taylor, who will be joining us in January 2021 as the Recovery College East Manager, Danny Bowyer, who is the Recovery College East Training and Development Coordinator and Acting Manager, Katie Hawkins, who is a peer tutor in Peterborough, Kathy Jones and Terry Prothero, who are peer tutors in Cambridge, and myself. In this session, we will be covering an introduction to the PEP, the content of the training course and the schedule, classroom expectations and assignments, benefits issues, an outline of the DBS process, the 3 different parts of the application, the interview process, and how to get in contact with us if you have further questions. The Peer Employment Training Programme, or PET, commenced in CPFT in May 2010. This previous course was accredited with Recovery Innovations USA, who delivered cohorts 1 to 4 for us. Our peer educators then went on to deliver this training to cohorts 5 to 9, and this course was accredited in the UK with the Open College Network. We are pleased to now be delivering our own Peer Education Programme, or PEP, which we've been delivering since cohort 10 in 2017. The PEP has been developed by the Recovery College team. It draws on our diverse skills and expertise and is based on 8 years' experience of training and employing peer workers. The PEP programme is accredited with the Open College Network. IMROC is an organisation that develops recovery-focused practices here in the UK and internationally. Here are their 10 key organisational challenges to developing recovery-oriented practice. Changing the nature of day-to-day interactions and the quality of experience. Delivering comprehensive user-led education and training programmes. Establishing a recovery education unit to drive the programmes forward. Ensuring organisational commitment, creating the culture. Increasing personalisation and choice. Transforming the workforce. Changing the way we approach risk assessment and management. Redefining user involvement. Supporting staff in their recovery journeys. Increasing opportunities for building a life beyond illness. And if you would like to find out more about IMROC, they have a website, imroc.org. IMROC stands for Implementing Recovery Through Organisational Change. What is peer support? As peer support workers, we inspire hope and optimism. We respond to people with empathy. We develop mutual relationships and intentional friendships. What is a peer worker? Here is a definition from Dr. Julie Repper, Recovery Lead, Nottingham Healthcare Trust. A peer worker is someone with significant experience of mental distress who works alongside others with similar difficulties in order to facilitate recovery through promoting hope and providing support based on common experiences. Where are we now in CPFT? We have to date trained 13 cohorts of peer workers. We currently have approximately 40 peer workers working in CPFT across inpatient, community, adult, children and young people, older people and specialist services. And more than 80 people who work in CPFT have gone through our training. Completing the PEP can lead to a range of opportunities, including paid employment as a peer worker at CPFT, paid employment in other roles, paid employment with a partner organisation, volunteering through Recovery College East or elsewhere in CPFT, other voluntary opportunities. What are we looking for? PEP candidates will need to demonstrate a clear understanding of peer support, be available to attend all the sessions, have completed a wellness plan and shared it with us, have experienced significant mental health challenges, usually this means having accessed secondary mental health services, and have a good standard of secondary education. The training consists of 12 full days of online training from 9 AM to 5 PM over 12 weeks. We are unable to offer work experience placements due to the COVID situation, but you will need to attend 3 additional days of online training or mentoring. That equals 15 days in total over 12 weeks. You will need to complete weekly homework tasks. You will need to complete a learning portfolio of assignments, a communication assessment, and a final exam. The course is accredited with the Open College Network to Level 4. If you would like an OCN certificate, you will need to pay for this. And at the end, we will have a graduation ceremony in some form so that we are able to celebrate your success with you. You will be aware that if you are in receipt of benefits and your circumstances change, your benefits could be affected. Please check out your own personal situation in regards to completing the PEP course. If your job or benefits advisor needs more information about the course, please ask them to forward their inquiries to us at recoverycollegeeast@cpft.nhs.uk. If you have an inquiry regarding job seekers allowance, income support, incapacity benefit or ESA, please call 0800 169 0310. For universal credit inquiries, please call 0800 328 5644. DBS checks are required for all peer workers and PEP trainees. The majority of posts in the NHS are exempt from the Rehabilitation of Offenders Act, whereby convictions are considered to be spent after a certain amount of time. Convictions, cautions, reprimands and warnings will all show on a DBS check. It's really important that you discuss with us in advance anything that may come up on your DBS. It doesn't necessarily mean you won't be accepted, as it depends on what the conviction is, when it took place, any reoccurrence, etc. Individual circumstances are taken into account. If you have a CPFT DBS undertaken in the last year, this can be used. We pay for DBS checks for those who successfully gain a place on the training. Please don't start this process prior to gaining a place and being told to do so. DBS checks are now completed online by yourselves. Applicants will need an email address as DBS checks are only carried out online. We will send you the necessary link in an email. If you need help completing the DBS online application form, you can call DBS on 0300 0200 190, email customerservices@dbs.gov.uk, or go to their website www.gov.uk/disclosure-barring-service-check. If you are having challenges completing the form, you can also talk to one of the PEP team. What to do now? You will need to complete all 3 parts of the application and submit them to us by the deadline of 12 noon on the 31st of December 2020. Your application will include your application form, your 500-word reflective assignment on the article Recovery as a Journey of the Heart by Patricia Deegan, and your Wellness Recovery Action Plan. If possible, please submit these by email to recoverycollegeeast@cpft.nhs.uk. You can post your application to Recovery College East, Eco Innovation Centre, Peters Court, City Road, Peterborough, PE1 1SA. Please be aware that applications submitted after the deadline can't be considered, so if you're posting, allow plenty of time for it to reach us before then. The interviews will be by invitation only in the week commencing the 11th of January 2021. If you've been successful, you'll be notified of your interview time nearer the time. Upon offering an interview, we will give further details on how to provide us with your ID documents for your DBS check. All applicants will be informed of the outcome of their interview the following week, the week commencing the 18th of Jan 2021. Thank you for listening to this PEP Essential Information session. We appreciate your interest and look forward to receiving your applications. If you have any further questions, please email us at recoverycollegeeast@cpft.nhs.uk.